This is exciting, yeah? We are finally getting a remake based off of one of the best video games ever created. I have to find it. It's all the way at the bottom, I think. SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I mean, this is fantastic. Literally, all we have to do now is just wait for it. And I'm sure that won't take too long. I got a lot of time to kill. Oh, geez, my light went out. Weird, throwing a skeleton will do that.
Are ya ready, kids?
Well, I guess if we still have time to wait, we can look at some other things SpongeBob related. There's other things I'd like to talk about before the game release. I guess we can dive into that. This game is looking so ambitious and so beautiful. I would literally love to see anything and everything in this game. Top 10 things I'd like to see in SpongeBob SquarePants. Rehydrated. Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! You know, I'm gonna unbutton this. I like it. There we go. A little more loosey-goosey. Here might be the most realistic thing that I want in SpongeBob SquarePants. I want costumes. Besides unlocking new areas and golden spatulas, really, shiny objects don't do a whole lot in this game. That is a shame. And here is how we can fix that. Adding costumes. I don't think it's such an alien idea. After all, costumes were inside the concept art for this game. Oh, you even see it on the front of the box. That's false advertisement. I want to see him sporting his Krusty Krab uniform, the Sweet Victory costume that he had, Caveman SpongeBob, Mermaid Man SpongeBob, SpongeBob dressed as Patrick, Night SpongeBob. I would love to see so many different iterations of SpongeBob. Give it to him. Give it to all of his friends. I would love to see all of his friends in different outfits that they can play in. I want to see skeleton SpongeBob. I want to see SpongeBob as just a sponge, like that really cool costume that you got at the end of the game. If you 100% got all the chests. There we go. I just want SpongeBob to be able to wear more costumes, and I want Mr. Krabs to have a store. Maybe even a little garage sale where he can sell them, and other objects. I don't know, we'll cover that later. It's just, you know, it's a cute idea. Maybe we should visit it. See if it sticks. Throw it at the wall. See what sticks. 1, 2, 3, go! I want more playable characters. I've heard from multiple different sources that we're going to be receiving Mr. Krabs, Plankton, and Squidward. One of the best characters inside the show, if I can be so bold to say so myself. It's about time we can play as him in this game. This wasn't actually 100% confirmed from the SpongeBob team, so take it with a grain of salt. But why stop there? I want someone that we've never really seen before in any video game. Gary the Snail. I want to play as Gary in this game. You know the last time Gary was playable in a SpongeBob game? Alright, so I'm not suggesting that Gary can be playable platforming through this game. No, I'm not suggesting that. Though if they could make it work, I would play as him. I'm merely suggesting just a mini game of sorts. They're playing fetch with Gary, or like having him complete objectives, going from point A to point B with his slow self. Maybe have him going in his shell, rolling around a bit. I would love that. I don't know what situation he can be in, but I would just really love to play as Gary. Give him to me. I want him real bad. I want him real bad. Hello everyone, it is I, Hayden, from the future, in the distant land of 1 month before I recorded this video. Future is scary. Dark times we live in. Part of the fear of waiting so long to make a video is that sometimes new information is released on things that you had discussed previously on the video. And what I mean by that is that we got a trailer for SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, and we got some confirmation about one of the things that I was hoping for. Gary the Snail is freaking playable in this game. Take a screenshot, hold on. Look at that! Look at that! Oh, that's a playable roster! And who do we have right there? Gary the freaking Snail! Look, you can even kind of see him in game. Hold on. There he is. There he is. Ta-da! That's him. Right there. Not the light of the camp. Whatever. So, hey, we got freaking confirmation that Gary is in the game. Ridiculous. I cannot wait for this to come out. Also, it looks like it's some sort of, like, gauntlet kind of style game. It looks weird, but I'm secretly into it. So, yeah, hopefully we can get even more information. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 8, I want mini games. It's my list, okay? Yeah, that's right. I said mini games. I want to be able to play tiny, little bite-sized games in this game. Do you guys remember the ski game in this game? The skee ball game? I loved that growing up. I thought that was crazy fun. I want more stuff like that. Even more simplified, dumbed down versions of it. It doesn't even have to be an engine. This is definitely my most least fleshed out idea that I've had. But I don't know. I would really love just to make a Krabby Patty too. That's all I'm asking. I would love it. I would love it. I don't know, maybe like just a Simon Says thing where you can just like, they ask, oh, make a Supreme Krabby Patty. And there's items and things all around you that you need to collect and grab to make this Krabby Patty. I would freaking love that. Especially if it took place in the Krusty Krab. Especially if it took place in that back room. I really want to go back there. What is behind that room? I'm legit mad over this. Let me go back there. I want to play a mini game where I can go back in that room, collect items for little Krabby Patties and serve them to customers. Thank you. And mini games. Anything else? Anything else you can think of? Tennis? Sports? There's a volleyball little area that I really wanted to participate in. Huh? That sounds fun. Even whack-a-mole. I know they want Glove World in this game. Son of a bitch. It's my list. My list. Food for thought. Just think about it. Come back to me. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 7. I want more boss fights. Alright, the best thing about this game, worthy boss fights. Hands down. Even the Patrick one is still very memorable for me. And I know that we're getting the Squidward boss fight, which is freaking awesome. Sounds great. We even got it in Truth and Square. We got a version of a Squidward boss fight in that, and that was still pretty fun. And I want more. I want the Squidward one that you guys have planned for Battle for Bikini Bottom. And I want more. I hate to be stingy, but just give me. I don't know if it's asking for a whole lot, but I would love a Mr. Krabs boss fight where he's just swimming around in his money. I would love a Gary boss fight where he's just slamming his little eye sockets down like hammers on you. I just really want more of that. It was just such a good thing, and I want it doubled down, as many of them as I can get. Please. And even be simplistic. You can even make existing boss fights harder than they already are. There's the Sandy one I can beat within and after. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. I can beat that hands down, eyes closed. And hey, while we're at it, why not just get us a boss rush too? Huh? Boss rush? All the bosses in the game? That sounds freaking fantastic. I will take 2 scoops of that, please. 2 scoops. 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Number 6. I want a skill tree. Actually, really just upgrades when you think about it. The SpongeBob movie game did this very well. In this game, if you click the select button, in this game you can upgrade both of your characters throughout the game. This was the game they made after Battle for Bikini Bottom. They were so bold to have all the existing freaking moves. They took all the existing moves in there and they upgraded them. And you had the option to upgrade them. That's what you used your little bells for. That would be a perfect replacement for the shiny objects. I want more things to use my shiny objects on. And I also want to upgrade my character. Would this break the game? I don't know. It just added some extra oomph when you did a sponge roll and it exploded. Did an awesome ground pound. That was great too. I want more of that. I want, if we can upgrade, that would be perfect. Some could argue that the underwear is already an upgrade, and I don't know, that can be a collectible in on itself. And also, just go to Mr. Krabs and he can teach you a new move or something. Maybe even Sandy. Sandy can teach us all new moves. Sandy can teach us a lot of new stuff. Do it. I think upgrades in this game would really bring it up just that notch that it needs. It executed it perfectly, except for some moves. Watermelon throw. Give us upgrades, Purple Lamp Studios. Thank you. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 5. I just want more collectibles. Not in the sense of golden spatulas. Not in the sense of golden spatulas, though I do want more golden spatulas in this game. What I'm trying to say are objects from the SpongeBob universe that we've grown accustomed to. Yeah, just little bits of like the conch shell or something. You know what game did this perfectly? Truth or Square. Say what you will about Truth and Square, but one of the best things, in my opinion, about the game was collecting all of the mementos that SpongeBob collected over in that game. And you can see your house just slowly build with all these objects. Like the conch, that bowl of spaghetti that one character put on her head when she like Christmas. The Nasty Patty, I just want all these things. I want to be able to collect all these things in this game. How would you get them? Well, maybe just platforming through the game, and you can find them just like any other collectible in the game. Mr. Krabs can sell them to you at his little garage sale. I really want him to have a garage sale and sell us things with shiny objects. I will give you money, Mr. Krabs. Just let me buy things. Or maybe we can introduce quests with some characters. They ask you to do some sort of mundane thing like kill 52 small hammer robots, and then they give you a memento because of it. I don't know, that sounds really good in my opinion. I just want to see my pineapple grow with more and more objects as the game progresses. I know the pineapple is more of a tutorial area, but I really think it would be nice to go back to that every once in a while and just see it grow a bit. Mario Odyssey did this too. You just go around and you bought little trinkets, little mementos, souvenirs, and you put them in your Odyssey. It was the best thing to see them grow. I want this with Spongebob. I want it. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 4. Hear me out on this one. I want to be able to play the old game. Alright, no, I get it. Alright, so this is also a really unfleshed idea, but I would love to play the old game inside this new game. To be able to revisit all the old graphics in this game would just be amazing. I know the whole idea is to remake it and make it look a lot better. I totally get what I'm saying. You want them to put in the old stuff while the new stuff looks so much better. Isn't the idea to remake all the old stuff and make it a little bit better? I don't know, there's something a little bit nostalgic about looking at all the old graphics that this game had presented. I mean, seriously, this game was a ride. And if I could experience both the new game and the old game at the same time just by the click of a button, I don't know what you would do. Maybe you would add it to the menu and just navigate and see that you can add all the old stuff in it. Or hell, if you just press a button, then it'll load all the old graphics, just like some other games do, like Monster Boy. I think it's food for thought. Or instead, a console can be hooked up to SpongeBob's TV. Alright, no, hear me out on this. How cool would that be if there was a console hooked up to SpongeBob's TV, like a GameCube, and you can play the game on that? I'm not saying the full game, merely maybe just the SpongeBob house level. Son of a... And hey, what if the Switch had a little GameCube next to SpongeBob's TV? What if the PS4 had a PS2 next to the SpongeBob TV? What if the Xbox had an Xbox next to SpongeBob's TV? Huh? Food for thought. And what if, in the Switch version, you can play the Game Boy Advance game? I don't know, in some way I just want these guys referenced or to play them on newer consoles, but I totally get it's a weird thing to ask for. I don't expect them to do it at all, but it'd be nice. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 3, I want to be able to explore more areas in this game. Now I know that we're getting Patrick's Dream World, which is freaking awesome, can I just say. I also heard rumors that we're getting Glove World too, which I haven't actually seen anything from Purple Lamp Studios actually saying that we're getting that, but I have heard rumor that that's what's happening, which also just sounds freaking amazing. But in all honesty, I'd love to explore even more areas that they can present. Can I think of any? What about the cook-off games? The cooking arena in that one awesome SpongeBob episode, Fry Cook Games? That'd be awesome to explore, with little levels and objectives in that too. How about Mr. Krabs' house? I would love to explore his little anchor that he's got there. Mrs. Puff's boating school? That also sounds freaking fantastic. But why stop there? What about existing areas? I would love to explore even more of Squidward's house, even more of SpongeBob's house. I know he's got an exercise room, why can't we look at that? I would love to see the back of the Krusty Krab. I want back there! Let me go in the kitchen and make a patty, please. I would love to visit the bank. The bank in the town level? I would love to go inside there. Please, just let me do it. I've also heard that the police station has gotten a revamp too. It looks a lot different. Crossing my fingers. So yeah, let's explore even more places in this game. I would love to take a look at even more that you can present. Give it to me, Purple Lamp Studios. 1, 2, 3, go! Number 2, I want more NPCs. Yeah. It's a simple one. Where's my love for Pearl, Karen, Bubble Bass, Kevin the Sea Cucumber? I'd love to see all these guys implemented in the game as is. And I know that the game at its point right now is being a shot-for-shot remake. So I'm not expecting to see any of those guys inside this game, but maybe in the end content. Maybe in Glove World we can see Pearl and Karen, and in the Planktons, in Plankton's area, maybe we can see Karen there too. I would love at the very least just references to these characters, or even just to see them. That would be freaking fantastic if that were the case. 1, 2, 3, go! last thing I want to see, number 1, is endgame content. Alright, after you beat the game, there's really not that much you can do. I mean, sure, collect all the golden spatulas and whatnot, but when you 100% it, that's kinda it. Like, don't get me wrong, that's the idea of any video game. Once you 100% it, you're done. But I'd love to see even more after that. Even the ending cutscene. Maybe we can add another 100% bonus towards the end of the game. A boss fight, you know? I would really like to see the game open up after you complete it. Whether it's exploring the same areas and having more golden spatulas there, more socks, more things to do in these areas that we've collected. I love a time mode where we have to get to one objective of the map to the other. I would love a boss rush. Are you hearing me with this? Boss rush. I want more things to do after the game ends. Maybe we can play as Spongebob, running around and hiding Patrick's socks, and have other people go around and try to collect them too. Regardless, I just want more things to do in the game after the game is completed. Stuff that will keep me staying even longer after I beat it. This game is already crazy ambitious as it is. I mean, we're getting freaking boss fights, we're getting new areas, we're getting like a horde mode, apparently, 2-player. So yeah, the ambition is already off the wall, so I'm not really expecting to get literally any of these. And if I had to choose one, maybe just costumes. Maybe Mr. Krabs could sell them. I mean, the game's only $30. I'm really not expecting them to do anything more than just make the base game and that's it. But it's still nice to dream, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get everything we want after all. Hello, Future Hayden here once again. New house, same boy, same desk. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you want everything that we know about the game video. I can make that. I can make that pretty fast actually. Wow, it's been freaking a year since I put anything on here. Almost a little more. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I plan on reviewing this game and a few more SpongeBob games. I've literally collected almost all the footage for all the SpongeBob games, and I would like to talk about them before the game releases, but hey, we'll see what happens. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe. It helps me a whole lot. I mean, I'm a small YouTuber. I'm very small. I'm this big. With your help, I can maybe be that big. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye. You know, last time we had Gary Playable in a game? That wasn't worth it at all.